Hey traders, we're going to take a look at SPY, ES, VIX, Apple, and Tesla. The reason is those are the indicators we're kind of focusing on. There's a dollar too, but that's in another video. We're focusing on those because they're showing signals that the market should head lower. And so I really want to keep an eye on those. And Tesla and Apple are pretty much the only thing keeping the market together, really. So let's jump into it. I'm Options Center. Welcome. And if you go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Center logo and subscribe, and we'll jump right to it. We have SPY on the daily. I just wanted to go to SPY because I know that everybody trades SPY. I trade SPY. I trade futures, things like that. But this is real familiar. And so just to make it clean cut, we had this uptrend line that was breached, retested, and is falling again. The 8 EMA is trending to the downside, and we're really testing with minimal bounces. The bounces are getting smaller and smaller for this resistance in the 200-day moving average. So if we lose this area, look at what happens below. Yes, there's minor resistances below this, around this area, but these are my major areas to look for. There's a pretty big gap here. All right, let's look at the ES just so we can, I do a lot more of my technical analysis on ES because of the futures. I like to see all the time frames, but I do SPX, ES, and SPY because we like to compare all of them. Sometimes you can't see something that's happening in one or the other. So we have this kind of triangulation in the MACD, and we're falling from that now, okay? We're also sort of that support area we broke down and fake break, I guess you'd say. Well, we're breaking down from it again, okay? We're just kind of grinding today. We're continuing to get good news in a sense is bad news. So that is constantly putting pressure on the market. So we'll see what happens. Again, this is a wedge. We broke down from it. We're at the 200-day moving average. It's a simple. We couldn't get back above this 50-day. The 8 EMA is our trend indicator to the downside. So we're really pushing to see what really happens next. We're almost to the point of control. And all that says is that's a volume. That's a volume node. That's a point of control on the daily time frame. So let's jump over to the VIX. I wanted to get this information out to you pretty quick because it appears that the market is just kind of melting through. It's absorbing all of that demand, and I think there's more sellers than there are buyers. And so what we've been looking at is the VIX. It's very important to look at this VIX and say, hey, the wedge breakout, it's holding right now. So one indicator is lying. Either the market is going to bounce and go higher, and that means the VIX has to fake break this wedge, or it's the other way around. They're both showing a breakout, and now they're both back testing, and it shows the market is a little bit more weak than the VIX right now. So I'm sticking with the VIX. And then there is, there's two higher powerful, indicators that I'll go ahead and put the card up above, but there's two real powerful indicators, and the VIX is one of them. If you want to check out the other one, just go ahead and revisit. It's not a long video, and I'll put that above. And at the end of this video, there's sell signals. That's what I was trying to say. So let's check out Apple. All right, Apple is, it's come such a long way, but it's nowhere near its lows. All the other stocks, the large tech stocks are way down by their lows. They've come back so much more. So those aren't, you can call them our leaders, but this Apple and Tesla are going to have to come down if the market is going to go down. And you see that Apple looks to be getting weaker. It finally broke after 1, 2, 3, 4 tests of the 200-day moving average. It is below it, and it is dropping at this point. This nice, some consolidation area here, and now the momentum is picking up to the downside. All right, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show. I'm not going to go through Elliott waves right now. I just am making a point that you should be very cautious if you are long all sorts of products. And we're looking minimal of some sort of pullback for these. So I've been constantly preaching it. It doesn't have to because I said so, but I'm looking at the signs, I'm reading the tea leaves, and I think this goes lower. And Tesla, it's been going sideways. We have, ever since it hit the resistance zone that we set in our Patreon, we have been bearish since this zone. And we shorted it here, and we shorted it here, and we are again short here. Join the Patreon, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sideways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days in this range. This is going to be a big move. Now we have the catalyst tonight it's at 4 p.m. for the Tesla meeting, their stockholder meeting, and this could be the catalyst that gets us out of this range, this tightening range. And to be honest, I don't care which way it goes. If it goes to the downside, because you're going to hear all the news saying disappointing and all this, or it's going to break to the upside and it's going to carry the market with it. Okay, this Tesla is not going to have a 10-20% move in the market go down any sort of fashion. So if this starts to break up, this should be a really good indicator, and we should probably see some movement from Apple as well to the upside. But I do have a bearish count on this, and I have a bullish count. So do we get one more high? I don't know. If we do, it'll be to this 200-day moving average or the standard deviation. And if it's a big pop, which I believe it's going to be a big move either way, then you have the downtrend line way up here at 250. Hell of a move, but impossible? I don't think so. Not so probable. I think we're going down here from here, barely holding on to support as we speak. All right, we'll see what happens. And once again, we're checking out the market. Look at the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Super important, especially for us YouTubers. So thanks for joining us. Have a great day. And shout out, if you're still listening, to Robin and Art. Thanks for joining my channel. We met just at Social Kitchen and Bar out there. Really appreciate having you.